Hey guys, welcome to Intuitive Channels. I know, I'm starting again. We're not gonna talk too much about that. We're just gonna start, okay? So, okay. So I have a really important message to get out there. I've been holding onto all these messages, and Spirit was like, what you holding them for? People need to know this. So here I am starting again. Okay, so this message is in a form of a vision, and I will be deciphering this vision, okay? So that's what we're gonna be doing. If you keep seeing me look over there, I'm just looking at my cat, so don't worry about it. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. So today's vision is called From Dusk to Dawn, okay? From dusk to dawn, right? And I know you're like, did you name it? No, this is just what happened. It happened from literally from a dusk to dawn in the vision, okay? In the short span from the first nightfall to the first sunrise, okay? So night falls, sun start going down, and all of a sudden everybody's looking for these green-eyed brothers. Someone heard and spreaded the rumor that these green-eyed brothers wanted to talk to you. So everyone in the city is now looking for these green-eyed brothers, because everyone's like, why do the green-eyed brothers want to talk to you? Everyone's confused. They like, the green-eyed brothers got a message for her, but what if the message really for me? They just going crazy about whatever this message is that these green-eyed brothers have. So everyone's out. The sun starts to fall. Everyone's out at night looking for these green-eyed brothers to see what exactly is this message that they want to give to you. And some people run into the green-eyed brothers, but these people who run into the green-eyed brothers, they come back and tell you that the green-eyed brothers are looking for you. You, meanwhile, had no idea that these people were looking for you, have no idea what the message is. Yet there's people envious because these green-eyed brothers want to talk to you and not them. So they're following you, trying to figure out if the green-eyed brothers are going to find you and give you this message and what this message is. So you minding your own business, about to make a right turn, and boom, one of the green-eyed brothers, the youngest green-eyed brother, run into you and look you in your eye for 5 seconds and deliver the message. Right? The message was through eye contact. And everyone that was following you was utterly confused. They didn't understand what the fuck just happened, right? Excuse my language. If you don't like cussing, oops. Well, but they didn't understand what just happened. So you immediately get to work. You got your message, you immediately get to work. And these people follow you because they like, what is she doing? What the fuck is she doing? And they're trying to stop you from basically fulfilling whatever this message is, because they're upset that they weren't the ones to get this message. You know what I mean? So that happens, and you end up doing what the message said to do. And these people are watching you the entire time as you're fulfilling this message, right? So they see an opportunity to strike after they see you build some things down and break some things apart, and then they see you turn around and build it up and fix the lighting and all that, right? And they're confused. They're like, we gotta stop this from happening. So as you're about to install some lights, you're putting all the electricity pieces together. You go to another room in this gigantic facility, and they go and they clip all the lights. They clip all of the little wires that you had, right? They clip all the wires. They clip all the wiring. And by the time you done destroyed and built this part, the sun starts to rise. And as they're clipping these wirings, the sun is starting to rise. And once the sun finally hits the angle of the building, everyone around you, people you didn't even see, people you do see, people you're around every day, starts getting dragged out of this building by their feet, and all the lights come on. And all the lights come on. Mind you, they clipping these wires so the lights won't come on. But all the lights come on, and this gigantic community forms around you. It was beautiful dream. Kind of hard to explain, but I'm gonna figure it out. So we're gonna go ahead and decipher what the message is for you, and see what spirit wants to tell you, what you need to focus on right now, and all those little nitty-gritty pieces. Okay, so let's get started. Oh, before we get started, actually, pick a random number from 1 to 5. Pick a random number from 1 to 5, and whatever. Actually, I'm sorry, I have my little handy dandy notebook right here, but pick a number from 1 to 6. Okay, a random number, 1 to 6, whichever one calls to you first. I probably will put it in the video so you can press it, but just go to that section of the video. You can watch the whole video, who cares, and that'll be the most important message for you. So if you chose number 1, hey girl, what's up? Hey bro, what's up? Let's dive into whatever this message is that spirit has for you. Okay, so your message is the message itself. Okay, your message is the message itself. Remember, in the dream, these green-eyed boys had to deliver you a message. Your message is whatever this message is. Okay, the message was to build a community, right? Build a safe place, build a temple. Basically, they wanted you to build a temple for a community, and it's Spirit's basically saying your message is to gather the people that surround you, make sure they are, for you, and love to do the things you do. Basically, engage yourself around people that not only inspire you to do what you want to do, but around people who you can also feed, like people y'all can bounce off of. You know what I mean? Excuse me, because you are the people who you surround yourself around. Okay, and Spirit is saying at this time your environments they're a little rocky. Okay. Your environments are a little rocky. They want you to go ahead, shift up the people you're around, shift up your environment. They might be telling you it's time to move from where you currently are, because you're not supposed to be there anymore. You've outgrown these people. You outgrown these places, these people, these things. You can no longer be around these things, because now all that it's doing is hindering you. You may have been able to grow into this shoe once upon a time, but if you keep wearing this shoe, your feet gonna wear out. Your feet gonna start to ache, because you're supposed to be in a bigger shoe now. You're supposed to be doing bigger and better things. You know what I mean? So if you chose number 1, your message is to look at your surroundings. Your message is the message itself, which is to build a temple, build a strong community behind you, and make sure that it's with trustworthy people. Okay, if you picked number 2, your message today is reconstruction. Okay, Spirit is saying you have to break down barriers, unfortunately. Your walls are really high, and I know it sounds weird, but your walls, how can I say this? Your walls are really high, and you're not letting yourself out, but you're also refusing things to come in, right? You're not letting anything out, but you're also not letting anything come in as well. So Spirit is saying it's time to do a little bit of reconstruction. It's time to break down these barriers, build up new barriers that allows traffic flow. And what I mean by that is you might be closing off Spirit themselves. You might be closing yourself out to new opportunities. You might be closing yourself out to amazing things that's trying to come in for you, okay? Yes, in the dream, the message that you got, I'm not sure if you heard this or not, if you read number 1 or not, but anyway, the message that it was to build a temple, right? You have to worry about the actual building of this temple. You have to worry about what wall goes where, what needs a wall, what needs a wall, what room needs a wall, what room needs a bathroom, what room needs to be flushed out, okay? Basically, I'm also saying here in spirit right now at this moment, say you need to cleanse your aura. You have to cleanse your aura, okay? Something about your aura is so blocked that you're reading green flags as red flags and vice versa. So you're not getting what you're supposed to be receiving. You might be, like I said earlier, you might be missing out on these opportunities that want to present themselves to you, but they can't. They can't because you got traffic coming in this way. Actually, no traffic's running at all. Excuse me. There's no traffic running at all. Nothing can go in or out. Your cargo ship is in a standstill. Nothing. You can't get anything out. You can't bring anything in. So it's better saying right now you need to focus on reconstructing what's around you. Hey, so if you picked number 3, your message today is wire tampering. In other words, tampering with your emotions. Okay? So there's people that's coming in, they don't like the way that you're looking. They don't like it. No, they don't. No, they don't. So they're coming in and they're trying to fuck shit up for you. They're trying to ruin your energy. They're trying to throw you off. Screw these people. Keep doing what you're doing, okay? Number 3, keep doing what you're doing. All they're gonna do by tampering with your wires is what number 4 is about, okay? All they're gonna do with tampering with your wires is have a back. It's gonna boom. It's gonna have a backfire, basically. Keep building up yourself, okay? Keep going, keep striving. Number 3, your message is to basically don't turn around to the people that's trying to distract you. Don't listen to the distractions. Don't let the people who are trying to distract you stand in front of you, get in your way, nothing like that. Keep going. Keep going. Because guess what? They can't do shit about it when they behind your back. They can probably throw a knife at it. They can probably throw a knife at your back, but that's about it. They can't do shit else behind your back, but watch. And follow your lead. Back there, all they can do when they following you is follow the lead. Yes, they are followers. Okay? They are followers. Okay? Keep going. You don't have to turn around for these people. And I know sometimes it gets hard to not turn around. Because there's people back there that you probably care about. But they don't care about you. That's what you got to understand, number 3. These people, they sitting here trying to destroy your path. Okay? I need for you to understand this very, very diligently. I think I said that word right. Very strongly, okay? You have to understand this. The people behind you is trying to fuck up your path. But if you're the one cutting the thread to the path, all they can do is ruin what you've already walked past. They can't touch shit, okay? They can't touch you, okay? So keep going, number 3. You're doing a great job, okay? I don't mean to sound sarcastic, but keep going, number 3. There's nothing that should be stopping you. The only thing that should be stopping you is nothing. Nothing. Keep going. They can't do anything. They might try to cut. They're cutting your wires, but that's okay. Let them cut them wires. Let them cut them wires. In fact, they need to cut these wires in order for you to do what you got to do next, which is number 4. So, yeah. So, keep going. Let them cut them wires. Don't track them down. Don't trace them down. Don't run them down. Don't run them down. Don't go, hey, don't cut those wires. Don't do that. Because in order for you to succeed, they have to cut those wires. They don't even know that them trying to tear you down is part of a bigger plan. It's part of the plan. They have to tear you down. All right. Number 4. I love your message, number 4. If you chose number 4, yes. Yes, sir. Yep. Hold on, give me 1 second. Yes, number 4. So, number 4, basically, you have a really funny and crazy message. So, here we go. First off, your message is called surprise. Your message is about the surprise. The surprise is the lights came on after they did snip, right? The lights came on, but they needed to do snip, because let me tell you, number 3. You're not number 3, you're number 4. Sorry, number 4. They needed to snip your wires in order for you to shine your light. They needed to cut the physical light in order for you to shine your spiritual light. Basically, the facility that was just built up is ran on the pureness of hearts, right? So as the sun rises, all the lights come on. It's very symbolic. Basically, what happened is the world woke up again, right? Their eyes were opened, number 4. Their eyes were opened. Your eyes were opened to the powers, to the extravagance that you truly have, that you truly are, right? So when these lights came on, they were in utter shock because they tried so hard to stop you from doing this. They tried so hard to turn your pure heart into a bad, dark, heavy heart, but they couldn't do it. They couldn't do it, number 4. Number 4, your message today is you have a pure heart. Your heart is what motivates you, okay? When I need to say this, oh my God. When them brothers came in and they looked you in that eye again, the word that they said, I'm not sure if I said this in the beginning or not, but the word that they said was sabotage. And the moment that sabotage hit, everything backfired because they sabotaged the sabotage. You know what I mean? Kind of ironic, huh? Kind of ironic, right? They sabotaged the sabotage, number 4. And everyone was utterly shocked that the lights came on. Some people thought that it was just the light coming in from the rising sun. But no, you can see the light emitting off of the walls. And it was coming from within you. That powerfulness, that strength, that celerity, I can't say this word, the solidness of your heart, the pureness of your heart is what lit up this facility. It lit up this gigantic building. And I mean, when I say gigantic, I mean this building is fucking huge. It's like almost like a big college, like a university. This is how big this building is, right? This building is as big as a university, and you lit the entire room up with just the pureness of your heart. They snipped all the wires. They cut all those because what the wires represent, basically, the wires represent your physical kindness. They tried to ruin that outer part of you when really everything came from within for you. And you need to understand that, number 4. Everyone around you, screw them. You know what I mean? Your light comes from within. Focus on your inner light, number 4, because all this other outer shit, it don't make up who you truly are. You know what I mean? It doesn't make up the light that you truly are within. The way you shine in a room is impeccable. It's impeccable. They can't shine like you, number 4. They can't shine like you, right? And the thing is, we're finna get into number 5. That's gonna be number 5. The moment your light shines, it's almost as if you burnt out. You smoked out every piece of darkness surrounding you. Number 4. When you shine that bright ass heart of yours, it smoked out every piece of darkness surrounding you. But that's gonna be touched on in number 5, okay? So that's the message I have for you. Number 4, your heart is of light. Spirit's also telling me while I have you here, number 4, practice on, what is it called? Excuse me. Ethereal. I think that's how you pronounce it. Ethereal. I can never pronounce this word. Ethereal. Practice on that, okay? Excuse me. Your main goal is to practice on ethereal, okay? Ethereal. Because it's going to help you bring that light back from 5D into 3D. It's going to help you bring that light from 5D into 3D. And when I say that, I mean like there's certain lights, certain emissions, certain, how can I say this? What word is this that I'm looking for? I can't find a word, but there's certain brightnesses. There's certain brightnesses that don't look the same from 5D to 3D, but it's almost like you're a transmuter. You transform, you translate that energy from the 5D to the 3D, and you're gonna be doing a lot of that. So Spirit's saying just practice with colors and everything. Go look into that. I'm not gonna break it down here. Go look into all of that, and yeah, get the messages. Yeah, I don't know why I said get the messages. I guess when you're practicing ethereal with color, Spirit's going to give you certain messages to align with that. I don't want to break this down too far because it's not the same for everybody, but yeah, that's what I got for you. Number 4. Alrighty. Number 5. Yours had me on tips. I ain't gonna lie. Yours had me on tips. Number 5. Yours talk about banishing the darkness surrounding you. You, number 5, talks about the drag out, or how everyone around you got dragged out once dawn hit. And it's yours baffled me a little bit, number 5, because it's like, it's almost as if once you woken up to the light within, you was able to see, excuse me, I itching a little bit. Okay. Once you awoke into the light within yourself, once you stopped sleeping on yourself, once you woke up to who the fuck you truly were, your message is to wake up to who you are. But once you wake up to who you fucking truly are, number 5, everybody in the shadows, every single body in the shadows will be goner, because what their goal is, the people in the shadows, is to keep you sleep, number 5. Their goal is to keep you sleep because, oh God, don't you fucking wake up, number 5. Don't wake up, number 5. That's what they want you to do. You're supposed to be awake. You're awake, actually. The message that I got is you actually woke the fuck up to who you are. So congratulations, number 5. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. You know what I mean? I'm glad that you're here, number 5, honestly, because there's a lot. You asleep, number 5. I ain't gonna lie to you. You kind of slept on yourself, number 5. Like I'm sorry, but I'm just telling you how it is. Number 5, you was asleep, bro. Shorty, whoever you are, you were asleep. And the people in the shadows, they didn't want you to wake up, because if you woke up and realized everything that they were doing around you, whoever's behind you, whatever spiritual team behind you, was going to sniff them out immediately. But the thing is, you being asleep, you could have been awoke, but you could have been sleep awoke. You know what I mean? Like in between haven't made up your mind on whether or not you wanted to face it or not, or if you wanted to still stay comfortable with the surroundings you are around, with the people who you are around, being comfortable in the dark, because with the light come on, you see everything. When the light shines the truth, you see all of the scary things that happened in the dark. And you, number 5, it's almost as if you didn't want to see everything that happened in the dark because you would have been so hurt. It's almost like you would rather stay in the dark, number 5, and be around the people that you love than for those lights to come on and you realize the people that you love was cutting your fucking back up and running away, was throwing blades at your back and dipping so you couldn't see them. You know what I mean? So number 5, congratulations, you woke up, because everybody in your energy, deities, entities, low vibrational beings, people in your life, the moment you woke up, it's like almost like your spiritual team literally drags them by the feet. I'm telling you, when I saw this shit, I was blown away, bro. They literally dragged them by their feet. Think about it like the scene in Princess and the Frog. It's my favorite movie. Think about it like the scene in the Princess and the Frog when Dr. Facilier had all his demon friends dragging him into a grave. That's literally the exact scene, but more vivid, right? They were literally dragging people by their feet. Now, the way that they did it, they didn't grab their feet and drag them. They used like these big old, the only way I can describe it is like tarps or blankets or something like that, and almost like weighted blankets, and dragged them by their feet. And there was people crying, wanting to be in your energy, asking you, begging you to help, number 5. Meanwhile, they was only wanting you to help so they could continue to stop being your back. So number 5, your message is, I don't even know how to get this message. Number 5, your message is congratulations, because you woke up. You fucking woke up, number 5. Ooh, you woke up. Right there, baby, right there. Your eyes could have already been open, but that third eye, that fourth eye, that fifth eye, they open, baby. They open. Congratulations, number 5. And number 6. Number 6, your message today is the light fixture. How the light shined when everyone around you. Now, just because number 5 finally woke up, don't mean that you weren't already woke. You was woke. But with you, number 6, you couldn't see the pureness in other people's heart. You can only spot out the darkness, so that's all you attracted towards you, number 6. All you attracted was the darkness. But once you snuffed out the darkness, you was able to pinpoint all of the light around you. And the thing is, these lights, it's almost like the sun with the clouds. The sun is always shining. The sun never stops shining, but the clouds cover the sun. And it feels like you were so used to dealing with dark energies that you didn't notice that it was clouding the light, right? It was clouding the community that you were already imbued in, that light community. So once all these people got dragged out, number 6, it was like the room was filled with people's whose faces you haven't seen in bazillion years. You know what I mean? The room was filled with people who was working behind the scenes, helping you day to day, night to night, praying for you. You know what I mean? It was filled with this community of light-hearted, I don't know why I said feathered. It was filled with this community of light-hearted beings who were for the betterment of you, okay? Your message, number 6, is to now start to attract those light beings towards you. It's almost like attracting your soul family. It's time to start attracting your soul family, number 6, okay? It's time to switch it up. It's time to, because now that you know what dark is, you know what not to attract. And It's not that you know what light, the light was always there, okay? The light in your heart, now that you're aware of the dark, it's all coming together. You've created this community around you, number 6, that is filled with people who want to help you. Number 6, your message today is to lean on these people who want to help you in your time of need. It's okay to do that. I know when you were in the dark and you were surrounded by these dark entities, you were the one always handing out. No more. Now, it's okay. It's okay. If you were the lover, it's time for you to be loved. If you were the tenderer, it's time for you to be tended. It's okay. You have this community on you. You have this community near you, within you, surrounding you, that wants to give. You feel me? Just out of the pureness of your heart. The same energy that you've been giving out for years and years and years is finally ready to be reciprocated back to you. Okay? It's okay to be open to that, because it almost feels like you weren't used to it. You're not used to it. Excuse me. You're not used to this energy of receiving because you were the person constantly giving. Now it's time for you to receive. Now it's time for you to open your arms up. Receive all those good old hugs, because they coming in. They're here, excuse me. They're here. This community that you're building, this community that you've built, this community that you've attracted towards you is filled with people who only want what's best for you. Filled with people who wants to learn and grow with you, okay? Not people that we ain't gonna worry about what it ain't. We're gonna worry about what it is, okay? This is a community full of people that wants to help you, that want to be there for you. Number 6, you are in the right community. I have to tell you that. You are in the right community. There's people, I don't know how to better, because I feel like I'm going in circles. I probably am. But yes, the kindness of your heart has attracted these people, okay? You can now trust your intuition, trust your deciphering, trust your gut, because it's gonna guide you to the right people. That's all the messages that I had today. Yes, no cards. I'm not doing any cards today. Just the message. And I hope y'all received what you were supposed to receive. And that's it. Peace.